Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. So there's something I've noticed with these politicians in Kenya Kwanza. I was watching a session, I think in the morning break, by Trevor Ombija, and in that session there was Owen Baya, there was Edwin Sifuna, and then we have the Kurueni Member of Parliament, John Kaguchia. And the debate there was all about a certain tax that was imposed on, I think, industrial sugar, something like white industrial sugar. And this tax was part of those items that was in the finance bill, items which most of those leaders in Kenya Kwanza never went through. Because if you've been observing the issues that are currently in Mount Kenya, especially what befell Rigathi Gachagua in one particular rally that forced him to admit that they never meant to tax farmers. So in this live debate, there was a heated live debate. And from the video that I share with you, you will agree with me that that was a heated debate. And for once, I realized that it is true that these members of parliament, allied to the Kenya Kwanza, were not aware of what they were voting for. They were not aware of what they were voting for. And that is why Sifuna exposed them through John Kaguchia, who appeared to be confused all along. First, watch this part of the video.
Sugar. And you have spoken like somebody who did not read the bill. So
no,
the industry...
No. You can't say I did not read it.
I have listened to you.
No.
I have listened to you.
You see.
I have listened.
But Trevor, you have listened to me, but I cannot also allow Sifuna to belittle. You can't also allow him to belittle our point. You see, the process in which we are producing, but no, I will respond.
Yes. That is just a brief or part of that video that I want to share with you. And this is debate that was conducted on Citizen TV. So the tax here that is become a bone of contention is a tax on sugar, white industrial sugar. They never knew that the taxation was going to be extended to the consumers. If you tax this white industrial sugar that is used for manufacturing, rest assured that this taxation will be extended to the final consumer, because the manufacturer or the producer must be able to collect it back. So where does this person collect it from? It is the final consumer. So I want us to go extensively into this debate that was hosted by Trevor Ombija. But before you do that, please, I'd like to encourage you to support this channel by subscribing and liking this video. And to those who supported us before, I want to tell you that I'm forever grateful for your support, because without your support, this channel cannot grow. And mind you, if you like, anytime you like our video, you give our video an opportunity to be shared to other people. And if anytime you subscribe to our channel, you make our channel grow. So kindly subscribe and like. Trevor Ombija had a very, very rough time containing John Kaguchia, who appeared to be obsessed with the fact that this whole thing ilikuwa inamkujia yeye. Edwin Sifuna realized that John Kaguchia didn't know what he was talking about. So he took advantage of that fact to corner John Kaguchia. And if you look at the way Edwin Sifuna was deliberating or debating issues there, John Kaguchia was not trying to let Edwin Sifuna continue with his deliberations.
But also, you know, you don't belittle my point.
You will respond.
I get it. Yeah. But as he is also making his point, we can't also allow belittling, because the process in which we are producing the table sugar is a process in which you are producing the industrial sugar. Are you getting?
So let him say what he's saying.
I am not the one making your points little. They are little points. I am telling you, my brother, that I spoke about industrial sugar is the one that is.
Trevor, let us agree on this. No, but let us agree on this, Trevor. You know,
most of the time you will realize that Kaguchia was interfering with the statements that Edwin Sifuna was unleashing, and on the right side of Sifuna was seated, I think Owen Bayer was there, who appeared to be smiling and looking at the whole scenario. And most of the time Owen Bayer and Trevor Mbija were intervening and telling John Kaguchia that you need to give Edwin Sifuna an opportunity to provide the issues or the notes that he has. So most of the time from the video that I'll share, you will discover that Kaguchia was not composed. But to support my point, please watch this video.
And you have spoken like somebody who did not read the bill. So the industry.
No. You can't say I did not read it.
I have listened to you.
I have listened to you. You see.
I have listened.
But Trevor, you have listened to me. But I cannot also allow Sifuna to belittle. I get it. You can't also allow him to belittle our point. You see, the process in which we are producing. But no, I will respond. But also, you don't belittle my point.
You will respond.
I get it. Yeah. But as he is also making his point, we can't also allow belittling, because the process in which we are producing the table sugar is a process in which you are producing the industrial sugar. Are you getting?
So let him say what he's saying.
I am not the one making your points little. They are little points. I am telling you, my brother, that I spoke about industrial sugar is the one that is.
Trevor, let us agree on this. No, but let us agree on this, Trevor. We are live on show. My brother Sifuna, you can't make it a point of belittling other members of parliament. Are you getting?
Are you done?
It's good to also be respectful.
Okay.
Are you getting to each other as we debate?
Are you done?
Are you getting?
Are you done? Because
we don't come here for insults. We don't come here for insults, and we don't come here with small points, like my brother.
But
are you getting?
Let him explain.
And having a big head doesn't mean that you have a big point.
That's fine.
Are you getting?
But the point.
Explain.
If a point is little, everybody can see it's a little point. It's not me belittling it, Kaguchia. I spoke about industrial sugar. Do you know the distinction between white industrial sugar and sugar? That's the point I'm making. Because if you read the bill, you would not have imposed 4% on industrial sugar that is not produced anywhere in this country, that is used in industry. I would understand if you impose an importation tax on sugar, table sugar, because...
But he's also ignorant. He's also ignorant of the industry that is being set up now to produce that industrial sugar.
Let him finish, then I'll have Owen Bayer as well, yes. Go ahead.
You're displaying ignorance.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're displaying ignorance.
You will get your opportunity. You will get your opportunity to be able to highlight my ignorance. After I'm finished exposing your littleness, you will expose my hypocrisy or my ignorance.
It's already telling you that you're ignorant about the plans that the government is splitting.
Don't heckle Kaguchia.
Are you getting?
Just relax. Just relax. Where to Leah to? I am saying you passed a law without considering it. And it's not the only law. It's many laws. You are telling us stories here about coffee or nini. I asked a very simple question. Did you consider the sugar bill and its implications on industry and the prices of things that it is a key ingredient in, including bread? In my view, you did not consider it, because at the Senate, we are going to propose certain amendments, Trevor, to exempt that tax until local industry has the capacity to produce white industrial sugar. You understand what I'm saying? So when I tell you that you did not consider the bill, you are showing it here that you actually did not consider the bill. And members of parliament are required to read and understand what they are passing. In my experience in the Senate, and I've said this, most members do not want to consider bills, because consideration of bills does not happen during voting. It is a three-step process. First, you consider, then debate, explain to the people why you are supporting a certain proposal or why you're not supporting a certain proposal. So all of these things that we are saying, when a farmer receives a benefit, that benefit should remain with the farmer. You are not receiving a benefit so that you can pay higher taxes. If you have reduced my cost of production, yes, I may remain with extra coins in the pocket, but the purpose of the subsidy or the benefit you conferred as government or the reduction in the cost of production was not so that I can be in a position to pay more taxes. Which are these farmers you speak to? Because the farmers that I speak to would want to benefit from that subsidy by improving their lives. If somebody was cultivating an acre of land,
where does the government get money to subsidize?
Let me finish.
Hold on.
If not from taxes.
If you give with the left hand and take to the right with the right hand, you have not done anything in terms of changing the lives of those farmers. You want to grow their capacity. If somebody was producing an acre of land, because they have extra money in their pockets, let them produce 2 acres. If they were renting 10 acres of land, they can be able in the next harvest season or planting season to plant 20 acres. The benefit must remain with the farmer if it is a true benefit. So there is no farmer, at least not the ones that I know, maybe the ones in Mukurweini. The ones I know want that if you bring a program to aid them, if you have brought a program to lower the cost of production, that benefit should remain with me. You cannot come to tell me that now you need to pay more taxes.
Very well. One thing I know for sure, and I keep on maintaining, one thing I know for sure is that leaders in Mount Kenya did not go through the finance bill. One particular person who didn't go through the finance bill is Rigathi Gachagua. Because from the words he said in a previous gathering in Mount Kenya, when he was cornered to explain why he is subjecting farmers to pay, taxation on produce. And if you listen to the video by what Edwin Sifuna was saying, in the video that I just shared, then the same point was brought, because Sifuna asked a very simple question: how do you tell a farmer that you have subsidized fertilizer, for instance, so that the cost of production is low, and then go at the tail end, whereby now the supply is now supposed to sell to the consumer, and then you subject the supplier or the producer to now pay additional tax? How are you helping this farmer or the producer? So this is the bone of contention in this whole drama, because even Gachagua was confronted with the same, and then he saw sense that this is something that must be revisited. That's why he was telling the people there that we will talk, I and Ruto will talk about this and probably revisit it, because I have realized that it's not favoring the common mwananchi. So this notion came to Gachagua's attention, and realized that truly Raila Amolo Odinga was fighting a just cause. And that's why if you look at John Kaguchia venye anayumba, it tells the same. It tells it all. It simply tells the people that the people of Mount Kenya, especially leaders there, these UDA leaders, they were voting bila kufikiria. I know there will be another debate somewhere about the taxation ya manywele, fingernails, any hizo vitu zote. All these things are in that document. So what Kaguchia is trying to do is merely trying to expose the fact that they were not aware of the contents of that finance bill. What they were doing is just trying to say housing levy lazima. Housing levy lazima. The finance bill must be without even a comma being removed. There was a time I heard Samson Cherargei who said that finance bill itapita bila hata koma kuwekwa ama kutolewa, meaning they were not going to amend anything. So if you look at what Kaguchia is saying and how he's trying to react and how Gachagua reacted, then you can comfortably say that these guys kumbe hata hawakuangalia kama kuna koma. Maybe there was something to be removed, maybe there was something to be relooked, maybe there was something to be reconsidered. Maybe they ought to have looked at this taxation of the farm produce ili waone kwamba they are not helping the farmers. They were not helping the farmers. That's why you find that in this video, Edwin Sifuna talks about you giving someone something from this other hand, maybe left hand or right hand, then you take it from the left hand. So you have not helped this farmer. Umepitisha tu pesa huku kachukua na huku. Ulimpatia shilingi 20 ajisaidia nayo, alafu kachukua shilingi 30. So umechukua shilingi 10 additionally from that person. So what the Kenya Kwanza have done, according to Sifuna's argument, ni kwamba Kenya Kwanza wamechezea wananchi shere, na wale wabunge ama wale wa leaders wa Mount Kenya hawakujua wanafanya nini walipokuwa wanapiga kura. Sasa wale wameongoza wananchi kwa shimo, especially wale wananchi wa Mount Kenya waliongozwa kwa shimo na viongozi wao, and that's why there is talk that all these UDA leaders who are voted in, the UDA leaders, the UDA MPs, all of them wataenda nyumbani. There is that talk that is going on. That is why they are worried. The fact that Gachagua had to make an about turn on something they pushed for is already symbol that is already indicating that they are worried. The fact that Moses Kuria was heard talking about so many things in the Spice FM can only symbolize that they are worried. The fact that the governor, the governor of Kiambu County said that hawezi illegalize some liquor licenses in Mount Kenya just because Gachagua amesema, already symbolizes that kuna tatizo pale Mount Kenya. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of these assertions from Eddie Sifuna and how John Kaguchia, the member of parliament, Mukurweni, was appearing to be confused? Just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about that. So perhaps if you watch this video and you have not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.